Alright, let's get into it. Today, we're covering the top 7 key events in Alan Greenspan's economic influence. Welcome to Cliff Notes 7 to Know. I'm Cliff Notes. Here's the deal. You'll learn 7 facts about Alan Greenspan, fast and focused. Glean great Greenspan insights and glide through your exams. Fact number 1. Alan Greenspan served as Federal Reserve Chair from August 1987 to January 2006, the second longest tenure ever. Nominated by President Ronald Reagan, his run spanned market booms, busts, and major policy shifts. In simpler terms, he was the steady hand at the central bank for nearly 2 decades. Test question. Who appointed Alan Greenspan as Fed Chair? Correct answer, Ronald Reagan. Memory aid. Reagan's reign led to Greenspan's gain. Okay, moving forward. Fact number 2. Greenspan managed multiple crises, including the 1987 stock market crash, which kicked off the idea of the Greenspan put. Here's the key point. Right after his appointment, the market tanked and he stepped in to ensure banks had liquidity, which calmed panic. The Greenspan put means markets believed the Fed would ease or support liquidity after big declines. Test question. What year did the stock market crash that Greenspan managed occur? Correct answer, 1987. Memory aid. In 1987, Greenspan kept markets steady. Now, let's shift gears. Fact number 3. Many argue his low-rate policies and the Greenspan put helped fuel the dot-com and housing bubbles. Greenspan countered that global long-term rates were the real force. Think about it this way. Critics say easy money and the safety net vibe juiced risk-taking, while Greenspan says global savings pushed long rates down, cheapening mortgages beyond the Fed's tight control. Test question. What economic phenomena are Greenspan's policies said to have fueled? Correct answer, dot-com and housing bubbles. Memory aid. Greenspan's rates helped set the stage for bubbles. Let's keep it going. Fact number 4. In 2004, he suggested more homeowners consider ARMs. Then the Fed raised rates step by step to about 5.25% by 2006. In simpler terms, an ARM is a mortgage with a rate that can move. So when rates climbed, many borrowers saw payments jump. This sequence is often linked to the subprime crunch as resets hit. Test question. What mortgage type did Greenspan recommend in 2004? Correct answer, adjustable rate mortgages, ARMs. Memory aid. ARMs in 2004, rate hikes galore. Alright, next up. Fact number 5. In October 2008, Greenspan told Congress he had found a flaw in his free market ideology. Here's where it gets interesting. During the crisis, he admitted he placed too much faith in self-regulation and acknowledged being partially wrong on derivatives oversight. Test question. When did Greenspan admit to finding a flaw in his ideology? Correct answer, October 2008. Memory aid. In 2008, Greenspan admitted a flaw. On to the next point. Fact number 6. Greenspan's 2007 book, The Age of Turbulence, criticized Bush and Cheney and praised Bill Clinton. From a practical angle, he aligned with Clinton's deficit reduction and fiscal discipline, and he called out later fiscal profligacy. Test question. Which US president did Greenspan praise in his memoir? Correct answer, Bill Clinton. Memory aid. Clinton's win got Greenspan's grin. Let's roll to the next fact. Fact number 7. He forecast a recession in February 2007. The Dow dropped 416 points the next day. The big idea is that even after leaving the Fed, his words could still move markets in a hurry. Test question. When did Greenspan forecast a recession that shook the markets? Correct answer, February 2007. Memory aid. In 2007, Greenspan's forecast shook markets. Quick recap. Let's break this down fast. Fact number 1. Who appointed Alan Greenspan as Fed chair? Correct answer, Ronald Reagan. Fact number 2. What year did the stock market crash that Greenspan managed occur? Correct answer, 1987. Fact number 3. What economic phenomena are Greenspan's policies said to have fueled? Correct answer, .com and housing bubbles. Fact number 4. What mortgage type did Greenspan recommend in 2004? Correct answer, adjustable rate mortgages, ARMs. Fact number 5. When did Greenspan admit to finding a flaw in his ideology? Correct answer, October 2008. Fact number 6. Which US president did Greenspan praise in his memoir? Correct answer, Bill Clinton. Fact number 7. When did Greenspan forecast a recession that shook the markets? Correct answer, February 2007. That's it for today. You've got the top 7 facts down. What matters most is you can recall the who, the when, and the why. Stay focused, trust your prep, and knock it out of the park. Let that sink in.